I'm here with Austin Taylor, 2020 captain of the Atlanta Hustle, and by the numbers, the number 2 contributor to our offense in 2019. Austin, welcome back to Atlanta Hustle. We're really excited to have you.
Thanks, Bozy. Really excited to be back.
All right, so like I was saying, you were number 2 on the team in offensive usage, so number 2 in touches, and you spent time as a cutter and now as a handler, which is the role you sort of settled into here with Hustle and with Chain. What do you see as your job as a handler in Coach Knowles' offense?
I'd say my number one role is really to just keep the disc moving. I think specifically kind of spreading the field side to side is really important in the AUDL with such a huge field. And so I'm really, I see myself kind of as a reliable reset option just to keep the disc moving.
Yeah, the lateral space is really at a premium in the AUDL, and the teams that use that well definitely have an advantage. Folks that are playing Club Ultimate in an AUDL field are really not taking full advantage of what they can be doing out there.
Yeah.
So the talk recently has been about our splashy signing and Antoine Davis, and there's been some attention given to just how good our offensive cutters are going to be. We're going to have a big stable of really good, talented cutters. As someone who spends a lot of time in the backfield, in what ways does that make your life easier?
Man, that's really awesome news. It's been something that we've kind of lacked, I think, in the past, is having a tall receiver that can really open up the field deep. And so, yeah, it's really exciting for me as a handler to be able to have that kind of option on the offensive line and to be able to, catch the disc under or catch a reset and turn and look for Antoine. It's just really exciting.
Are you going to be able to say no to him when he's streaking down the field?
I don't know, man. It's going to be tough.
There might be a little bit of a learning curve where we have to figure it out. What's the right balance?
Yeah, it's going to be hard for him to not look open, so that'll be tough.
Yeah, and he said that he thinks that his deep throws are also an asset too. So you may be throwing one pass and then trotting down to high five somebody for the score this season.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well, you're someone who takes your fitness very seriously, so that might be kind of a waste of some of your talents.
Hey, well, we'll take it.
So what are you doing right now during COVID to stay in shape?
So I have been using this sort of off season to really reset my body and just take a rest, and been doing a lot of myofascial release to just try to get all the knots out and just trying to get as healthy as possible. And yeah, I feel better than I have in many years. So really haven't been doing a lot of running or lifting or anything, and kind of excited to start to get back into it.
That's a theme I'm hearing from a lot of folks, that they're feeling really good. Almost that's almost like triggering them wanting to get going again. So are you someone who's waiting for that signal that like, hey, we're going to be, safe to play next season before you turn it on? Or are you just now getting to the end of this kind of cycle and you would naturally be picking up, lifting and running soon?
Yeah, I'm not really waiting for any kind of signal. I really am just kind of naturally, being active a lot. So I think now that my body is feeling really good and in a place where I want it to be, I'm kind of at that point where I'm ready to start getting back into shape.
When was the last time you think you had this much time off for your body to just heal?
I played college ultimate. I ran cross country and track in high school and middle school. So yeah, it's been a long time.
Maybe never.
Yeah.
I guess that's a silver lining, is the folks that are taking advantage of this time and, building their body up so they're stronger, faster. Great. So, we're really excited about how the team is shaping up this year. You're going to play a big part in that. But some people may say that, Atlanta's had a ton of talent over the years. why should they take Atlanta serious this year as a championship contender? Or maybe to restate it another way, what do you think that Atlanta needs to do to take that next step? What's been holding us back?
Yeah, so it seems like we've had a number of kind of unfortunate injuries in the past. So with players like J.P. Burns and Parker Bray, it'd be really exciting to get those guys back on the field. And so, along with getting some of our key players back, I think really just pushing ourselves, both physically and mentally, to get in shape and to prepare, strategy wise, really watching more film on teams and just coming out ready to dominate from game one.
Absolutely. Fast start's always helpful. When they reduced the season from 14 to 12, we saw that even more so. You definitely want to be playing with the lead when you can. It gives you a lot more options. All right, I got one last question for you. So we call you Draco for obvious reasons. Is that something, the nickname that you like, or would you like to shed that and move forward as Austin?
No, I like it, man. I got the nickname my very first Ultimate Frisbee practice, tryout, whatever you want to call it, at the University of Alabama. A guy named Tim Brady, as I was walking up, he spotted me and just started pointing at me and started screaming, "Draco Malfoy! You're Draco Malfoy!" And, I hated it at the time, but it's kind of stuck. And I think a lot of the Ultimate community kind of knows me by that name. And so, I like it.
You don't really fully embrace the villain role, though. Do you maybe you need to get more evil this season?
Yeah, I'm not really the evil type, but every now and then, when I get into a really competitive game, it comes out.
All right. Well, I hope we're in a lot of competitive games next year. I hope we're playing games next year, and I hope you're primed for a big season along with the rest of the team. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, really looking forward to it as well. Thanks, Bozy.
You're welcome. Thank you.